now look to go back to it, hoping that that would have, you know, triggered the nades to rain on in. Oh, Hauser taking matters into his own hands is good for a double. And he's kind of reclaimed this lost man advantage that Dignitas were looking to contend with. HEAP going on a bit of a tear, trying to make it the triple, trying to kickstart this series in a big way. And he will.
Up with flashbangs, but can't get caught, but the bulk of T's moving in through mid.
Oh, friberg is the opportunity. It's a good response from Emo. He does well to go 1-for-1 there. XFloud will get bested, and XANTARES on for this rotation. Over construction, but drops into his death. Suddenly we're looking at Calyx, the man from short earlier on. This Deagle, oh, it's looking juicy. First kill found, and he knows someone's trapped in this site. I love that call, how that looks.
Yeah. I trust your opinion as someone, you know, who's rubbed off on Karrigan yourself, so I believe you there. Little short A take, we got a double pistol setup. XANTARES good for one, but this was never going to be much for Eternal Fire, as no armor, no chance. Heat almost gets dropped off the box, but instead it's going to be Emo running through the smoke, almost a kill. So many almost, Harry, but
Emo drops the molly. This is hoping to slow Dignitas down, but they've not respected it at all. XFloud here, back of the site. It was kind of a bait and switch setup for Eternal Fire, and it's worked wonders. Emo's good for one more, and he's trusting the B site down to just one man. It's the right read for Eternal Fire. Dignitas, they don't know it, but the odds, the odds are meant to be against them, but out of nowhere, Lekro and friberg have lit up the scoreboard. Oh, can't hold the line, can Calyx. Oh dear.
Nade?
It goes in. I don't think it would ever do enough, right? Just a little tickle onto Forest. Gonna take more than that to knock this guy down. XFloud going up. But if he tries to go over, he sees an elbow. It's only a little more damage to Forest. He's brought him down to one-shot range, but he's just playing on the back of friberg. Oh, nice. He's isolated the fight. XFloud, lovely 1v2. Really had no business winning that. Forest gives him. Now having to just trickle up the B stairs. Gonna try the boost to get themselves an angle. Maybe they catch this player on double. They learn about Emo. That's a lovely dig for Lekro, but it's only one. And he will get traded after the fact. So Hauser all alone. And they give him a chance at that one fight there. I think that's the only 1v1 he's gonna get. The wrap from Calyx. It's gonna go in now. That's a little rough, right? You would love more than the one. Luckily enough, they all go up the short side to try and make use of this smoke. However, Emo holds the line with a double. Plants coming in. Calyx doesn't find it on the spam, but it is just friberg all alone. 1 versus 4. A lot of work to do and not the ideal position to be in. friberg's cut down right away. Yeah, so Eternal Fire, they make the retake happen.
Pretty desperate round. For 30 seconds at a resmoke is great timing, and Eternal Fire, they seem to know what's going on.
The molly at sandbags forces the peak for XANTARES, and now Dignitas just flood the site. Tech 9 at the front. friberg trying to run down Calyx, but he's helped out by Emo, and the bomb's been dropped in elevator. That is a disaster of a round into this A site. The Deagle Lekro does come in and allow the bomb to get retrieved. HEAP will find a plant in the end, but is run down by Eternal Fire, who just don't give him the room to play that clutch.
The Lekro dig. Hauser trying to AWP ramp again there. Not waiting forever for him though. They again want to flash through the smoke, and it's another opener for Calyx. He will die after one as the smoke fades. XANTARES sits back on sandbags, catches them throwing nades, and drops a smoke for his escape. He doesn't even need to leave with that smoke. They can molly. He can sit inside.
That. The molly denying the plant, forcing Hauser to try get involved with his AWP, and he will nail that shot. However, Lekro's been spammed while planting. And so Hauser's now needed to clutch.
Ballsy stick, but it doesn't matter. 2 shots through the box. Hauser, that's an A-site smoke as well. This is for construction, so woxic's going to get mollied. He has to pick his poison, and oh dear, the golden chalice is filled with something juicy. Emo gets run down in middle. woxic, close shot, he had to hit it, and the UMP comes up big. Traded from XFloud, he's given up B, but he doesn't want to. Dropping in to fight for the entire round. Both players are already in the site. He doesn't know. Nade will finish the job, and this round, as quick as it started, it should already be over.
Yeah, Lecro blinded. Great flashes to just nullify him in the club. Been very impressive what we got out of them. And I mean, you know, it's kind of not hard to see why this team is so exciting, is such an enticing prospect. I really think when you kind of look at like the tenured three-man core of what you would consider like real Turkish legends. Oh, dude, Emor's wrap. Good timing on it, right? He gets one and now just looks to fade out of there. The molly really starts to restrict Dignitas. And I mean, they kind of stopped considering it. They thought he was going to show them respect and not keep pushing on this wrap round. Instead, he's doubled up. He's put so much pressure on the ramp component, and it's only Lecro who's going to get torn. Waiting to assemble this boost. Flash goes in. Lecro throwing up onto it, and there's the dig, nailing another. No. It's so clean when Lecro's got this gun. Calyx back of the site now, desperately trying to thin the herd. Does just get run down by friberg, who goes on a bit of a tear, doubling up with this scavenged A1S. And now it's just Emor. They get the bomb back. They look like they wanted to fight in there, but friberg decides the plant's more important, and Lecro's going to close it, much akin to how he opens his heads off. He makes the gun look so broken.
Oh, they're going for it.
woxic trying to play through the short smoke, does get bested by HEAP, and so finally a chance to win these ramp fights. The tag onto XANTARES means he can't get back into the site in time.
To that bomb site, but now they're giving it up, allowing for the plant. XFloud, he has a Molotov, it doesn't go in. The call is late off of the plant, and now he's even been picked out of CT spawn. This should be an undoable retake, but they have a hit smoke, and that can mean anything is possible. Calyx follows up, close wall cleared, and now he's got to go back into the 1v1. There's a smoke behind him. Will that get commed? Does he even care? He's going to run back. We saw it in the corner. He goes over the top, he can't find it. Oh, there it is. That must have been commed over. Halzerk's going to peek before he even drops this on the site, though, so he might just be dead. A nice catch for Halzerk. Knows that Calyx is messing, and they had to, man. Off the back of the deco, into a gun round. There's still hope in the heart for Dig.
Ooh. That actually kind of looked fire as hell with the A1S like firing over the flickering. I don't think it was intentional.
It's easy for woxic. Instant re-smoke at the 20 seconds. And again, this late utility has been the undoing. It's a 5-man A rotate. They know it's happening. Can XFloud get the molly in time? Calyx can stop the plant from this position alone, and he's done it with 2. Dropping Lecro has won the round through the smoke, and HEAP is found 4 alive for a turn. The shot on the flashbang, the nade will go nowhere. Digger already up in the site.
Yeah, HEAP trying to take that close fight is just churned up. Halzerk's going to respond with one, and Lecro's Deagle taps out another. Oh, Lecro makes it a double. The Deagle just holding this one angle from sandbags, and it's worked wonders.
Was he going to save?
I think he was going to save, and then someone said, mate, it's round 15. Come on, you got to go for it. And woxic now reinvested, but with so little time left. Yeah, he's nailed that shot. However, inside of the site was f0rest the whole damn time.
Oh, the pain of an in-game leader.
So that's going to go in now. Are they going to... Yeah, okay, they used them both. That's what I was curious about. If they were going to try and save one for a post-plant. But instead, it is just used to crack this site open and force Lecro into fights he didn't really want to take. XANTARES, good for a double on this Glock.
Jiggling, fighting, bait, flash over the top. XANTARES just dueling, jiggling, fighting, baiting. Dignitas can't get him out of the corner, and he still follows up with a kill, hunting them down now. His team are here to help, and there's no help in HEAP. He's a dead man in disguise. 2 shots to the head, but it will be the round for Eternal.
Bit weird, especially with this Deagle on Lecro in position to do some damage. First kill goes the way of friberg, right? Oh, makes it a double. Lecro's going to shut out another with the Deag. You got to try and deal with him, Emor. He's dropped into his crosshair. Oh, now tagged from generators. Emor is low. This is starting to get out of control. 1v2, and he does have this Deag still trapped at double. Time is the problem, though. Emor, if he wants to win this, he needs to just win the gunfights. He's dealt with the first.
Maybe.
Oh, he's tapped the bomb, and he thought he was going to get faced. There was enough time to plant.
Second, and Emor's got so much space up the top and middle. Big opening kill. They don't even know what bomb site this is ending at, but everyone's running up B stairs.
Yeah, they've collapsed onto the solo mid-lurk, but their decision to do that momentarily left the gap at B. And Eternal Fire have taken this room. Now f0rest going to spam one through the smoke. It's XANTARES on the receiving end. Bomb plant coming in. Lecro right next to XFloud in this smoke, right? Both at the generators, just on other sides of the coin. One's head, one's tails. Which way is this gonna land? It's a 50-50 fight on the swing, and the Tech 9 is clean. Oh, it's so close.
You've won it.
You've already done it, Forrest. Go get on that bomb, bud. As he does get it over the line to the sandbags. They don't have any way of flushing this out. They've got to check it. They've got to physically check it, and no one is. friberg with a double, and he's helped out by Forrest going up, going over, and locking it in with a double. It's the two old boys at Dignitas who all gets a little bit awkward when you don't have that Molotov, when you don't have nades to kind of force a peek out of a man on sandbags like friberg was. It very much hinged on him getting cleared. And I mean, I say Forrest saved him. He really did. Like, woxic was running the sandbags to go and get that trade.
They're trying to assist him with utility. Can Lecro get out, or does he want to go in? MP9 up close in the face. His team are jumping through smokes to try and help out, but that's exactly what Eternal Fire want. The chaos is working. woxic trading. He gets a double. HEAP is still here fighting for the site, and Calyx won't let him get away. 1v3 now for HEAP. There's no bomb plant, but there's also no hurry. With this being an exec out of spawn, Eternal Fire can hold a moment and try and figure out where HEAP is. Still got to consider the flank. He hasn't fired off yet.
Oh, he got spotted, yeah. Seen by the back quad player, and so it's another...
Close, but will they pop him?
Oh, yeah, the molly forces him out into the open. They could hear it tagging him. HEAP will reclaim one with the scout, but he's losing teammates. He's losing friends along the way. And he's now finally dealt with. HEAP all alone here. The mid-wrap should have him dead to rights. Now, there are a lot of smokes in the way. It's a very smoky situation here. XFloud, as that fades, he's good for the kill. And sort of rising to new challenges, you know, and it was cool that he's kind of the guy to offer himself up there. You know he's had to put a lot of effort into trying to grow this side of him.
Yeah, what a story it would be if he came off of, you know, his tumultuous history and became, you know,
very openly in interviews. But it's super cool, and to envision that woxic could be trying to go on that same trajectory is sick. Over here at top ramp, all the fights coming up in favor of Eternal Fire. They've taken an early 5-on-3. And they might just look to double down on the A play, right? We've sometimes seen them lean into like trickery in moments like this, you know, late committing into a B play. Instead, they just follow through. I think they've been burned by that in the past.
They also had full ramp, right? They had everything, so there was no worry of a sandbags play or early rotates. They knew with 2 kills that...
Elsewhere, woxic opens up in middle, besting the scout of HEAP. And now they start to wrap CT. This is a powerful position for Eternal Fire to own. Lecro, even though he gets that kill there, XANTARES is causing chaos in the back line. He's actually teed Eternal Fire up to go A here with these kills. Don't get me wrong, friberg's still at ramp. If he wins this fight, he can save the day for Dignitas. It's so hinging on this engagement, and with friberg winning it, the bomb's cut loose. Now the alarm bells are going off. XANTARES still holding for these rotates off of B, but it's only 1 kill, and so woxic now needs to deliver in the 1 versus 2.
Oh, the time. He can wait the smoke, but it's going to allow Forrest to set up with friberg. They couldn't convert.
Bit faster over towards ramp for Eternal Fire this time around. Emo already up at the top of ramp and already swinging this side of the map. HEAP has dealt with him. Part of me was thinking, you know, just on how fast it was, he might have been able to find a gap there.
HEAP had nades out. He was about to kill HEAP. If HEAP doesn't get that kill, that's an opening for Eternal Fire. Instead, HEAP makes up for it, delivers a double, ramp down, a bomb down on the ramp now, and running down the ramp are Eternal Fire. But Eternal Fire, not in a hurry. 30 seconds, though. They've got to start to speed up. Good flash. Forrest fights one, but sees more, and that's great information, meaning XFloud now has to activate. He swung HEAP, and he catches him, hearing him jump CT spawn as they set up for a mid to B. 20 seconds, the AWP is trying to cover friberg. He will call if that player makes it over, but the B play hasn't happened yet. There might not be time for this. He's dead on the mid play. Emo's dropped as well, and that's the bomb loose. Calyx has nothing to do, and Dignitas...
My, oh my, lovely way to kickstart this, and HEAP's going to go forth and find another. This AWP in middle is helped out by friberg. Eternal Fire clutching at straws to try and turn around a 2v4 like this. They both group up, they leave the B stairs, and now they find themselves in middle. looking to try and retrieve these guns, perhaps. They get the AK out of there. They know there's an AWP dropped in mid as well, but going to be hard-pressed to get it. friberg's just swinging and winning, and Forest is here to help him close it out. 13 for Dignitas. Passive double down on A.
Forest, dude, he has no idea.
More's in. Forest with the swing is only good for one, and now the B site starts to crumble. Still, it's a 2-on-3, right? They lose the A side lurk. The bomb plants come in, but now you've got a player trapped on default. Never ideal, and it's woxic who's got to try and win this all alone. They just run at him. It's friberg, the fearless again. This guy just doesn't feel a sense of endangerment. If there's a fight, he wants to be involved. He wants to ramp.
Oh my god, they're re-aggressing. There's 4 CTs here right now. Everyone's on the bomb site. They don't know. They're all hidden behind the sandbags, but friberg still picks up a kill. Can he escape? His teammate couldn't. HEAP was committed. Eternal Fire have been given ramp, and they're going to make do with it. Smokes go down. Forest has to pick his side of the site, and right now he is committed.
Yeah, you've got players fighting ahead of the smoke stuff. A triple short side setup. They are ahead of this utility Dignitas. It's a thing of beauty. Oh, woxic tries his best, but
ramp with all that info for HEAP, yeah, the best weapons in the wrong place, but it's allowed Dig to play stacked in the bomb site, and Eternal Fire are running in with flashes.
Oh, but a missed chance at the opener for Forest. friberg has brought it back into a 4-on-4. It's all hinging on the B play for Eternal Fire. Calyx dead on the swing. Oh no, it started to get out of hand. Lecro's here, holding the line, but only good for one. friberg, the trade king, looking to pull up, looking to come in with kills. HEAP's nade brings it back to Dignitas' favor. Emo, they know about him, but he's still going to take the head off of friberg. HEAP left in this one. 1 versus 2. They're wide on the site, and a missed shot. They're running at him. Oh my god, the Glock's out, and Emo's going to close it with a Glock. Posted is this early warning system for Dignitas. They're pulling bodies over. HEAP's playing up on top of default, looking for fights at ramp, and it's a double for HEAP. Bomb dropped out in the open. Calyx doing what he can to reclaim this ground at A, but he's lost woxic on short, and now all alone, 1v3, he needs the plant, and they're just not going to give him the room. Dignitas is able to win it. A man advantage now that goes untraded.
Wow.
XANTARES with a double. Can he make it a third? No, he's run down. friberg catches him on the knife pull, and HEAP's running the smoke.
Again?
Looking to fight for the site. The AWP, good for the first kill. Now roasting in the Molotov, tries to drop a second as he burns. Cannot find it. It's all on Lecro. The bomb actually went back down ramp to play around these nades in the on the plant spot. There weren't any to come in, and now they've just got to commit to this together. woxic will nail.
Broke that streak. Boost up in mid, friberg. He's very in the open right now. He has no idea what's about to peek him. There's XANTARES peek. You don't like it. You love it.
I love that we got to see it from friberg's POV. Yeah. They're the most fun way. Forest, they've got to hold this off. They are essentially all alone. There's no reinforcements. There's no cavalry. And Lecro fighting tooth and nail to hold on to this B site. Oh, that's the bomb coming in late through main. They're chasing Lecro down, and they will get the better of him eventually. XANTARES holding for the rotates. And the fact that they are able to flush out Lecro, they're patient with it. They don't flounder the execution. They come up with, it's going to lob it in now, along with the nade.
Oh no!
Oh, it's extinguished by the smoke. That's a bit of a disaster. It's gone a little wrong here. The molly could have saved the round, but a smoke's put it out, so the retake has to come through. And Calyx is nailing them on these openers. Forest and HEAP, 2 versus 3. Bomb planted, out in the open. Ready for HEAP to try and quell it from ramp, to try and deal with this retake, but he is bested. Forest dead as well, and Eternal Fire, they might not be able to stop that bomb going down, but they stop the bomb going off.
Yeah, they still...
Here, he gets the opener for the team. Gonna go untraded as well. There's aggro down towards a ramp. XANTARES gonna get caught out on a little island, and even though the molly will burn HEAP out after the fact, it's still looking so good for Dig. There's the multi-kill for Lecro. There's the double.
Does he even know?
Rotate through middle. Forest should have him here. The penny's gonna drop eventually. Oh dear.
Nice shot.
woxic's good for that one.
Does he even know?
He's realized now,
Yeah.
it's dawned on him. But going back in for that final fight is where Lekro seals the in. The smoke on Halzerk's quick to extinguish, giving him more room, giving him a chance. He needs to get out because Calyx has gone super deep around this smoke and they've got no idea. Halzerk back in with the swing, has left it all to XANTARES. Eternal Fire, it's on the line. Victory relies on this 1v2. Otherwise, we run it back again. XANTARES in with the first. Just Forest left to find. He's concealed himself. He's tucked away. XANTARES goes hunting, but Forest nails the shot, nails the clutch.
That will last longer. Even just a few seconds at the end to look for a pick could be nice. They can also boost up. They like that. friberg blind.
Oh my
catches
God.
XANTARES re-aggressing on the ramp side, and that's made Eternal Fire panic again, leaving a lone B player, and he's not for long. Emor now throwing himself into the round. Nice spray. Can he get a third? No. Forest trades, and we know he can. 2 on 3 now. Halzerk's picked out a rotate. He will get followed up onto Calyx with a clutch, perhaps. A 1v1, and a long way away is friberg. woxic blind. Can't make the play happen. Halzerk's holding the headshot angle. He's trying to shoot him underneath it. He hits it. Molly will do it. Lovely pick for Halzerk, but the nade gets its response.
Yeah, exec util coming in. XFloud is pushed through the B site while all this is happening.
Wow.
And Calyx doubles up on short. Very, very clean with the AK. And still hungry for more. Forest cannot trade that. Calyx having an incredible round is on for the ace. Looking back at Lekro, and he's going to lock in all 5. That Lekro gets himself up. XFloud tucked in over at the back of quad. He's getting walked on. He's getting walked and is now, quick switching. He's got no idea. Lekro shoots him up the side of the head and now calls for these rotations. Double kill from Lekro's fast play into the B site. He's going to try and run it in, going to try and run it further. And he's got himself 3. So often multi-killed up in this one. And this is a Calyx who is switched on. This is a Calyx who is feeling it, coming off the back of an ace. Now in with a chance at this clutch. He's got woxic moving in behind him. 2 to the good already. HEAP and Halzerk tucked in, trying to play around the bomb, trying to play around the defuse. They're on it. And
they get him off. Yes, just about. They shoot through. That looked terrifying for a moment. Eternal Fire on match point right now. And this one has to...
If woxic dies, pushing short, that should be the round. Eternal Fire have been betrayed in a moment like this just before, and the barrel has given woxic away. Too hung for his own good. It's XFloud in the 1v2. And with the bomb dropped, Dignitas going to lock in a 20th now.
The kill though, Forest is out of the round. Suddenly the favor flips back to Eternal Fire as they just have to hold on. Emor trying to escape, disallowed by Lekro, and smoking kit available for this defuse. They're going to cross out. woxic hits another. He's just trying to shut down the map, lock him out, and he might do it solo. 3 kills from the in-game leader, and he will end the map in series. Eternal Fire recover and go 1-1 here in the RMR.
Yeah, man, crazy scenes from woxic to close, and I mean, it all comes to a head in the double overtime.